Holy shit.
Listen, we got a lot of story at least instead of a lot of Christmas.
Yeah. I'm glad that stuff happened at least.
Yeah. We got a lot of stuff.
Came back.
Keja was so excited about that. I heard the gasp from Keja.
Yeah.
I almost had another cat fight too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I
better
love
than
that Cyan lied to us.
yes.
Yeah,
In
no,
one of the earlier
she said that, and I was like, that's not true, is it? And I like skimmed through the episode list, and I sent a message to the little chat that we have, and I'm like, you're fucking evil.
Oh, listen, there's plenty of things I have alluded to or like dissuaded to that may or may not be true. That's how I keep from actually spoiling anything, because like, can you believe anything I say? Does it actually happen? Or am I fucking with you again?
I think this is the first time that you've seen something and we've like watched it and I'm like, you lied.
The real lesson here in the Digimon podcast is never trust Cyan's words.
Actually, it's not even the first time, because like literally when we dealt with Edamon, I was like, and we'll never see him again, and then we got Metal Edamon.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I mean, technically, we didn't ever see him again. We saw another version of him.
It's still him. He's just evolved. It's same one.
Yeah, he just Digivolved.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean.
Uh-huh.
He got a nice sick, he got a nice sick chrome finish.
Uh-huh.
And then I ran into him in freaking Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and I was angry.
Yes, he was doing his mixtape.
Wait till you figure out your best options for leveling, Keja. You're gonna love it.
Oh, she knows. She knows about the silver poop.
Oh,
somebody decided to spoil that for me, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna use it, so
yeah.
fine.
I was there when they were like, yeah, can I give you a tip on how to level? And I was in chat, and I was like, she's not gonna do it. And you were like, oh, what? I was like, oh, the silver poop. And she's like, oh, yeah, no, I'm not using that thing. I was like, yeah.
Did I know that was
the battlefield?
I'm not gonna use it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Sukumon's evolution line so much.
You know what's fucked up? I don't think Silver Sukumon, Platinum Sukumon actually evolved from Sukumon.
What the fuck?
Probably not.
I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
also, it's not even just Platinum Sukumon that does it. Platinum Numemon also gives you XP boosts.
Yeah.
Which I still don't understand how that works.
No, it's the platinum ones give you experience boost, and the gold ones will give you money boost. So
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, this evolution list is fucking whack. What?
Yeah.
Right.
Digimon.
Yeah.
Believe me, I've seen some weird things now that I've been playing this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because Platinum Sukumon's already a champion. I'm stupid as hell.
I
don't know. I thought he was an ultimate.
Yeah,
I thought he was an ultimate.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't know he's just an alternate Sukumon. That's goofy as hell.
Instead of just becoming a more evolved metal-coated turd, he's just a turd of a different shade.
Yep. I mean, it's the same.
It was me finding out.
Oh, go ahead.
I found out that Petamon can turn into Getamon, and that was a friggin'
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if you think about it, there's Agumon and there's Black Agumon, so why wouldn't there just be other Sukumons and other Numemons that are the same level?
And Getamon and Black Getamon.
There's so many
It's
fucking...
bad enough dealing with one pile of shit. I don't want to deal with multicolored piles of shit.
Is King Sukumon the Mega?
I don't think.
Was he an ultimate?
Is King Sukumon even in Cyber Sleuth?
Oh, I just mean in general.
Oh.
Now I'm curious.
I don't think he's in Cyber Sleuth. I never got him, so.
Oh, he's an ultimate.
Yeah, he's an ultimate. He only, I think he only appears in Digimon World.
Yeah.
Seekers World, Card Battle, Redigitize. Yeah, he's only in, like, Digimon World.
Oh, okay.
Are y'all ready to get in these episodes?
Oh god, as ready as I can be.
Welcome to Digimon Conflict 02, Digimon podcast where we go through all of Digimon Adventures 02 and talk about it episode to episode. We are getting to the end of it. We're on episodes 43 to 46. 46, that's math. Better than last week, which is what I promised. Better than Christmas episodes. A lot of shit happened. Not necessarily good shit, but a lot of shit happened. Episode 43, Invasions of the Daemon, or Demon Corpse, because we can't have demon. We can't have a demon, but we can have a daemon. First note for this episode is the recap of Matt doing the recap for the previous episode where Sora comes back and she's like, she wouldn't stop talking about this guy Yuri. Should I be jealous?
Oh God, I wasn't even paying attention for that.
So angry that she didn't even notice the other part of the Matt Sora ship in the later episodes.
Oh yeah.
It was too much in those episodes to do with Matt and Sora as it was.
Ew.
I already have like 2 notes.
Ew.
Too many.
So we get introduced to another villain? Question mark. We get kind of why Mummymon and Arukenimon have been abducting children. Ken gets abducted. We get part 2 of the Angel Woman and Lady Devamon fight. We get 3. We get what? Marine Devamon, Skull Satinmon, Satanmon. Yeah. Fucking Tai puts on the fucking pressure for Kari as far as like her group, which, to be fair, the new Digi Destin kids are kind of babies.
Yeah, they kind of need some carrying,
Yeah.
honestly.
Davis is just kind of a dumb fuck, and Yoli and Cody just don't want to fight anybody.
I can't fucking stand Cody at this point. I'm just so tired
Cody
of him.
fucking sucks.
He hasn't done anything wrong in these like recent batches of episodes. I just can't stand him anymore.
He hasn't even like really done anything wrong recently. In fact, I kind of felt bad for him in this lot of episodes, but then I was like, well, also, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like at this point, just get over it, man. They're evil Digimon. Like
There's gonna be bad Digimon. They're gonna have to be put down. Do you want innocent people to die? No, then fucking get some Weibos.
I feel like they're overcorrecting because we had the whole arc of Kin not realizing Digimon were living, and now we're focusing too much on like Digimon are living, but we're still ignoring the fact that Kin kicked a puppy.
No, it's okay. It's okay. They retroactively like go into that in one of these later episodes.
Yeah, they go full circle.
Yeah, because
yeah,
they explained that he did it because of the dark spore, remember? Because that's why the little girl kicked the cat.
Yeah. That's why all those kids were acting like such dicks in the later episodes. Like, oh, these inferior worms, blah, blah, blah.
These insects.
It wasn't their fault.
That doesn't justify the justification they used at the beginning where they're like, oh, I didn't know Digimon were living things.
Yeah, that part's still really weird. They could have just like, I don't know. Like, we can talk about that when we get to the episode. Which one was that? 44 or 45? I don't remember.
45, I think.
45.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that's a whole weird situation.
Yeah.
That's a whole rabbit hole to jump into.
Yeah. Oh, we also get Imperial Digimon Fighter mode.
We do.
In this episode, yeah.
Thank God he becomes bipedal. Holy shit.
He can walk on 2 legs.
He looks so much cooler.
All he
does.
needs is just let that motherfucker stand up.
He couldn't
I
get
love-
his cannon before, but now he can.
I love fighter mode so much. He looks so cool.
Yeah, fighter mode's definitely better than dragon mode, right?
Yeah.
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 I love that they clarify that it's fighter mode, but I don't think they ever clarify in the anime that it's dragon mode.
Yeah,
Or at least-
I think it's just Imperial Dramon.
Yeah. I think
He looks like a dragon, kind of.
I
If
mean,
you squint your eyes enough.
he do be a Dramon, so he do be a dragon, but
Oh, true.
I had a revelation that I had to rewind to because I heard something and it fucking
Okay.
fucked with me, and I was like, guys, I know we're like 5 minutes in, but we need to go back to the beginning.
Mhm.
Yolei's voice changed for this one episode.
Really?
Yeah. It is the same voice actress that plays Jerry in Tamers.
Huh?
Yeah, just for this one episode. No idea why, but just this one episode. it was
That's so
off
weird.
putting, and I was like, I have to go back, and then like she spoke, and I was like, that's Jerry's voice. That is definitely Jerry's voice.
I guess I didn't notice it, and I guess it probably also doesn't help that the episode 44 and 45 that Zeus and I watched were like really Jay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Well,
say, funny enough, everybody's voice has changed for us.
Yeah,
That's like
that's
crazy.
fair. I mean, Yoli didn't have a lot of speaking lines. It was just in like the very beginning, and I think like she had like a line later on where she said something.
Oh.
But like even
I think
Keja pointed
we
out,
mostly noticed it was like her accent was gone.
yeah, her accent's gone, and it's only noticeable when she's speaking, not when she's yelling, and she mostly yells in this episode. So
Okay. I'll have to like go back to that. That's interesting.
yeah, it was very off-putting for me because I was like, that didn't sound right. Apparently,
Mhm.
Sora's voice actress also changed in this episode because when I looked it up, Sora and Yoli have different voice actresses only for this episode, but Sora has no speaking lines. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Sora like spoke.
she didn't because I saw it when I looked up the Yoli thing, and I was like, Sora also changed, but we never got a spot where she spoke. So I think it's just like when the entire group said something, Sora also said the thing that they said when they were all saying bye or something, and that's like the one
Mhm.
line maybe. But I don't think you would need to change the voice actress. The voice actress they gave her was TK's voice actress though.
That's
hilarious.
funny.
Imagine you start dating your man, and you get the same voice as his little brother.
Hmm. Did they not?
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Oh, wow.
What?
No, I just seeing Demon with the cloak in like this chunk of episodes, I'm like, we don't. That's a later series. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Been so long. Yeah, it's really weird that they're introducing a new antagonist like this late in, by the way. Like a whole nother
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
A very small amount of time with those antagonists.
Yeah, it's only like 4 episodes.
Well, it's
To be
technically
perfect.
3.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause,
that's right, because by
4
by
episodes-
Yeah,
46, they're
by the
gone.
they're gone.
This really does turn into kind of like a power struggle between 3 different factions because we have Daemon and Amamimon and them aren't working together. They're fighting against each other.
Mhm.
Because Daemon's apparently the one that gave Kin the dark spore and he wants the spore back. And then Mummymon and Arukinimon abduct him so they can get the dark spore instead for home dude, creepy, undead looking dude.
Mhm.
I don't-
We cannot remember.
I have his name on like other pages, but just not this page.
Oh, the weird tall guy?
Yeah.
Yukio?
Yes, Yukio.
Yeah.
That's his first name. His last name's Okawa. Oikawa? Oikawa?
Oikawa?
Oikawa.
I only remember because of the card game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're fighting against each other, and like the team ends up having to split up to both go after Kin and fight demon at the same time. And then in the last episodes, slight spoilers for later in the episode, we're now dealing with the team having to get between a fight between Oikawa's group and Black War Greymon. So it turns into just a power struggle between 3 factions instead of just a straight on battle, which is a little refreshing because it's not just fighting one bad guy, but I feel like they did it twice and now it's a little overdone.
Yeah, it was really weird because it's like we went from one weird power struggle, then they handled Daemon, and then it's like, oh, another power struggle, we're not done. Black or Greymon back. Ha ha ha.
Go ahead.
Strange though, because it was like the only reason that they were even fighting like Lady Digimon and them is literally because they were destroying like the city. It was nothing to do with really. I guess also they were trying to get Kin, but like it felt like it's literally, oh, we have no choice. Not, we should probably deal with it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't the main focus. It was just something they had to do.
It is a kind of neat twist to put into it because I think this is the first time like the new kids are having to deal with like a destruction of the city of the real world with Digimon, which the other kids have already had to deal with before with Myotismon prior. So like them having to like be like, this is happening in our home, we have to protect people. They are definitely focusing heavily on the protecting people part. It's a little weird, but it's like it makes sense because this is technically their first rodeo on this one. But goddamn, do they need a spine? Because none of them have one. Ken is the only one that had one where he was just like, all right, I'll get into the creepy van to protect everybody and figure out what's going on, and then like ends up giving the bad guys exactly what he wants. Actually, maybe not actually the best idea.
Yeah.
Never give the bad guys what they want. It furthers their plan, and then you're gonna have to deal with it later.
But he did get like again, we get the explanation for like what happened to him because we got the flashback from the game that of course we didn't get over here that none of us have played, of where he does get the spore. And then he learns that Oikawa has been apparently around his life quite a bit because he was there at his brother's funeral, which is creepy.
Yeah, I was gonna say totally not weird at all. Yeah, that's so weird, man.
You totally aren't a fucking creepy pedo stalker, you weird motherfucker.
Trust me, Ken, I'm not weird. I've just been watching you for your entire life.
Oh no!
I've kidnapped a bunch of children who want to be like you. He.
I hate how he was sitting in the back of the van with all the children in front of him, and he just
I love that so much.
So
bro was actually like crouching down. Get around me, don't let him see.
We need to censor this entire segment because this just screams pedophile.
The trench coat really does not help his case either.
No,
neither does the white van, but we won't talk about that.
This really be a PSA out to children, like, don't get into strangers' bands. Except that kind of like contrary, because now all the kids are good at everything in exchange for just being little pricks.
Yeah, they're all turbo geniuses now.
Kid finished his entire summer homework one day after coming back from the kidnapping.
My baby lost their soul, but they're so smart. Maybe we'll be on TV.
Oh my god, that pissed me off.
I mean, Ken's parents were fine with it, so...
Oh, yeah, and look how well that family's doing right now.
That's fair.
They really looking at all these kids like...
We found out that Cody's dad is just dead.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we mentioned the entire series.
I don't remember if that's relevant or not. Yeah, we see his grandpa, but I wonder if like his dad's relevant later on, because I feel like they wouldn't have brought his dad up by name and by like a picture if he's not going to be related to this right now. I don't remember if he actually is or not.
Really hope so, because it felt very like out of nowhere. Like this is the last like 8 episodes, and hey, Cody's dad is dead.
Yeah.
Ben did this entire time.
If
You didn't need to know that.
if the only reason they bring up Cody's dad dying, saving a VIP and like the government is for that one moment where Cody can feel like my dad. I bet my dad would be proud of me too. I'm gonna be so upset.
Oh yeah. This is just to make sure that you know that like, hey, you're risking your life for a good cause, Cody. Ooh,
It's really the turning
morality.
point for him, you know?
I hate Cody.
Yeah.
I don't hate Cody more than I hate Sora, but I hate Cody.
I was super
Listen.
chill with Cody at the start of this series, but as it's gone on, it's like, man, this little shit is pissing me off.
He's just small male Sora with no personality traits.
Yeah. Speaking of Sora, so when like they're fighting Daemon, Garudamon shows up and like Matt and Sora are just in Garudamon's hand and Matt just casually has his arm draped around her, so I guess we're just jumping right into that. We don't get like I mentioned this while we were watching the episodes, but I didn't put together the fact that we started last week's episodes with Sora going to do a confession to Matt and ending the episode with Sora simping over some dude in Russia.
Man.
And now
Oh
we're
my
jumping
God.
into, oh, they're confirmed a thing now. Like, this bitch really getting around. She started with Ty, she went to Matt, she went to freaking Yuri in Russia, and now she back with Matt. I'm angry.
Man.
He deserves better. Ty deserves better.
Nobody deserves Sora. Sora. Or rather, Sora doesn't deserve anybody.
No, Cody deserves Sora.
I
Cody
don't
is
want
like
to think
9.
about that shit. I don't want to think about that shit.
That sounds terrible.
Anything else from this episode that we missed?
I had one weird thing that I noticed. When Ty and Kyrie were having their weird conversation at their place,
Mm-hmm.
is it just me who noticed like the art style like not change but get like extremely detailed for no reason?
It was very, very
Yeah.
dark. Yeah. It was,
I was just like, why does this
They got a
suddenly look
budget
like a
increase, that's
proper
it.
anime?
right.
Oh my god.
The quick budget increase. Fuck, dude. What the?
Right. Looking at who's in charge of the episodes. Oh. So it's people that have been working on the series. It's 2 people that have been working on the series, but it's definitely like 2 people that have not worked together on an episode before. It doesn't look like. And the episodes that they have worked on are some of the better episodes. Oh wait, no, they
let's
worked
go.
one episode together. It was the second episode. But like, the whatchamacallit, the episode that did not happen, the Dark Ocean episode, that was
Oh.
worked on by one of them. Kin's Secret is another one that was worked on by one of them. The Samurai episode, Samurai Sincerity, was one of their episodes. Yeah, like the better episodes are worked on by like one of these 2 people. So like, maybe this is just the powerhouse duo of the series. You
They
put them
should've done
together.
more episodes together.
Hey, good news for you. They do one more episode together.
Oh hell yeah!
Before we get to the end of it. So.
That's what I like to hear.
But yeah. Alright. Episode 44, Dark Sun, Dark Spore. We get more of the plot between Oikawa and the Dark Spores. What the fuck happened in this episode? My notes are like not useful. They're still doing the fight with Daemon. There's
What's her name almost dies? What's her name? Yoli almost freaking dies.
Oh
Freaking
yeah.
angry.
Like
Yeah.
This was both of them actually. This was also like Cody and Yoli almost getting
Yeah.
mad at their digital partners for killing freaking Digimon that are
Oh my
almost killing
God.
them.
You can't kill them. It's like, why? They're trying to kill you.
It's like,
Bro.
why are we having this
literally
weird
almost
thought
murdered
now?
you.
Like,
Yeah.
why is this the like morality struggle now? You
We,
guys were fine wiping out all these weird. Well, actually, no, they just sent them back to the digital world when they were in
Mhm.
Yeah.
Russia. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But still, like,
Lady Devamon is literally like inches away from like stabbing Yoli through the face. And
yeah.
the fact that Sophie-mon feels the need to like, I'm so sorry, I had no choice, and Yoli's like, how could you? I'm like, Bri, would you rather fucking just die? Hold on.
Yeah.
Like, you were literally going to perish.
And then like Cody and Joe's brother, and they're like saving people from a hospital, and Marine Devamon shoots one of his freaking tentacles through the wall and is about to like collapse the stairwell, and freaking Shokuamon evaporates. I mean, Cody's like, how could you? Oh no.
Yeah, it's like, bro, he was about to murder people in a hospital. Are you fucking stupid, kid? What's wrong with
Yeah. So
Oh my
this episode
God.
did have its like wackiness of like the forever plot train to make sure that Joe's brother and them don't catch up to Mummymon and them.
you? Yeah. This is like
Oh.
that weird episode a while back when Davis was like, "Oh, is anybody my friend?" Blah blah blah. It's that same like, why is this an issue now?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I'm just waiting. I'm just sitting here waiting for that Arukeni Mummymon kiss.
Man, I love Mummymon so fucking much. The freaking his constant just like adoration for Arukenimon and Arukenimon just like shut the fuck up. And now we
He
get
just wants his wife.
and now we get Okawa just going like
Freaking
treating Arukenimon the same way, like you're annoying, shut the fuck up kind of shit. Like get what you
Mhm.
deserve, spider bitch.
Man, that one kid got fucking held hostage by Lady Devimon. That was
Oh,
crazy.
he was fucking loving it too.
It should have been me.
Oh yes, confused arousal.
Uh-huh. Bruh. Like they were both like, oh, Nicole, Sylphimon must be coming from a costume party. Oh, this lady's hot. She must have been at the same costume party. And then he gets choked out. I love that like they get stopped by the police because the police are like, oh yeah, you can't go this way. And Cody's like, we're following a truck. It looks like this, and he has a drawing of a truck in case you don't know what a truck looks like.
just a generic truck as well. Like there was no detailing at all.
No. If you need a reminder that Cody is like 8. He has the brain of an 8-year-old. But yet he is still on the same wavelength of Yoli as far as like we shouldn't stop the bad guys. How dare we?
We also need to appreciate that Yoli tried to fight Lady Devamon. With the
Honestly,
skateboard.
Yeah.
yes. If it wasn't for the immediate aftermath of that, that was really
Oh my gosh.
like
yeah.
ballsy of her, like smacking Lady Devamon with the freaking skateboard that she probably just yoinked from some kid on the road. It's like, I need this.
Borrow this.
Poor kid was like, I'm skating away from the danger. Nope, you're walking now, buddy.
You're on your ass now.
Uh,
That was so badass, and then immediately just like burst into tears because the woman who was about to murder her died.
And
They're like, you didn't have to kill her. It's like, oh really? Well, did you want to become a bloody pile on the floor?
Mhm.
the hesitation she had initially anyway, because Gatomon gets out of the car because they have to go fight Lady Devamon, and Gatomon looks at Hawkmon as like, I know I can't beat her as Angel Woman because we've done this fight before. We know where this goes. I need your help. And Hawkmon like looks at Yoli like, can I? And she's like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean you don't know?
Bitch, just let them kill the other Digimon. They're bad, obviously.
Please, please. I'm so sick of this. I'm so I never thought I would say this, but Davis is the most redeemable of all these characters.
It's crazy what a change that is, too.
You want to know
you don't
why he's a
hear-
redeemable character? It's because he's stupid.
Yeah.
He
No.
ain't got no brain cells to worry about morality. He's like, this is bad. We should beat bad.
I was gonna say, like, you don't hear Davis complain once in this entire batch of episodes.
No.
The only thing he cares about is saving
Ken.
Ken. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And this isn't the first time either, because he even had to talk sense to Ty at one point to go save Ken. Where, like, for some reason, Ty's personality did a 180, where he was just like, "Yo, no, let him be by himself. He doesn't need our help." And, like, no. What?
Oh, even during his redemption arc, the only one who saw the good in Ken was again Davis, because he's not as stupid as he leads on.
Why is the most annoying character in this series the best one? If we're not
This is
including,
why I
like, the
think
original.
I like Davis so much, because he's the only one who redeems himself.
I
character-wise.
I refuse to put him on my top 5 of Digimon characters in Adventure series, because I'm just gonna keep accounting the original series as better. But this is why I didn't like O2. Because Davis is the best character, and I didn't like realize that was the main reason. I just remember like not liking the characters as much. I remember Yoli being like the perfect match of Sora to Mimi, but she's really starting to remind me more of Sora, and it's really pissing me off.
I feel like she's more tolerable. I like the weird, like, I don't know. I feel like of all of these characters, I feel like Ken is still probably my favorite, but like
I like Ken more just because of Wormmon.
that's fair. I've always been a big fan of Ken growing
Yeah.
up, though.
Yeah, I liked him more until I realized he still kicked a puppy.
Yeah, that part was kind of fucked up, and then we get into the next episode, and it's like, okay, so I guess it wasn't really his fault
But like
because
we're
of
still
the Dark Spore thing.
we're still not acknowledging what's like. Okay, but why was his revelation about Digimon so
That,
there?
I don't know.
Why was that the
That
main
was really
focus?
weird.
Like, no matter which way you look at it, one way or another, there is a plot hole, and I don't. It's just
It's so weird.
it's so uncomfortable.
I'm just over here sitting down enjoying my mediocre Davis suit, because he's literally the best character.
We'll just agree they're all better than Sora.
Oh, that's an easy agreement, 100%.
I'm just going off all the new characters.
Yeah, I was saying I'm not comparing, because that's why I'm not including Kyrie or TK into this, because they're obviously like,
Because they're original characters.
yeah, they know what they're doing. They've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
They are just like, that's why Kyrie got the freaking tough talk from Tai. He's like, you need to like step up because your team can't handle this,
The rest
obviously.
of your team kind of sucks, Kari. You gotta get it together.
Yeah. TK should have been the leader. It shouldn't have been Davis.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it feels like Ty almost expects Kyrie to be the leader, and I'm like, well, I feel like everyone listens to. I was gonna say listens to TK more, but I guess not technically.
No. Cody doesn't.
Goggles of Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody doesn't.
Cody doesn't. Davis wouldn't.
doesn't.
Yeah. Yo Lee
Yeah.
might.
I feel like Yo Lee and TK haven't really interacted enough
No.
at all in
That's
this
why I'm
whole
like,
series.
you
What the
know,
fuck?
Maybe
It's...
Kyrie would be the better leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Davis would follow her without fucking question. It'd
Oh,
be so easy.
100%.
Oh my god. Anything else from this episode?
Nah.
Mm,
Oh.
I don't know if I missed anything.
I mean, we covered the battles.
Mhm.
Hey, we talked about Oikawa on the truck in the last episode.
Yeah.
The only thing like that I don't think we talked about much was Ken getting the spores sucked out of him with a fucking scanner.
Yeah.
And it's just so easy to transfer spores to multiple children, apparently.
Right. So wait, does this? I want to know though. Does like if he's getting, I don't know if they sucked the spore out or if they just copied it, because I think they just copied it, because I think Ken still remains a genius after this. Because I feel like if they sucked it out, he'd be dumb, right?
I thought they took
Oh,
parts of
maybe.
it, not all of it. Like,
Oh, Oikawa
Huh.
makes copies of Ken's spore and transfers
Okay,
it
yeah.
to the kids to
Okay.
increase
Oh,
their
okay.
Yeah.
increase their intelligence and their athleticism.
Yeah, they're the first sign is they're gonna be great at sports.
So weird.
So he technically still has the sport, but
Yeah.
I feel like even if it got removed, he would still retain his intelligence and sportsmanship just because he's had it so long.
Well, I also feel like if they removed the spore, he wouldn't be able to do what he does in the next episode.
That's true. That is very true.
So, speaking of episode, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I think that was everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Episode 44, no, 45. Oh my god, 9. The Dark Gate. We get the climactic battle of the Daemon fight. Oikawa. Oh my god. Yukio is such an easier name to say, but I have Oikawa on all my notes. Yukio releases all the children, the kidnapped children, so they can go home. Ken is handed over to Daemon. They suck him into the dark ocean. Ken is like going fucking through it, and everyone is just kind of forcing him to go through it. Man looked like he was fucking dying trying to open that gate, by the way.
Yeah.
Ugh, that shit was rough. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about in the last episodes? Wait, no, it's this episode. It's this episode, isn't it? The June thing?
I
Yeah,
think it's
the
this
June thing-
episode, yeah.
This episode. Where June was like, meets Joe's brother. And it's just like, yeah, she's like, Mrs. Junkido, and she explains what happened with Matt, and you like see Matt save Sora, and you're like, well, we already saw them like together, so it's like big revelation. In case you didn't notice.
Maybe what I need is a more older, more sophisticated man. June, shut up, please.
I mean, TK's still single. She could go for him. I have a note just for Yoli's face, and I have no idea. What?
Yoli's face?
Yoli's face. No, this is at the beginning of the episode.
Huh.
I think she was yelling about something or upset about something, and she just.
That's like all her character right now, though.
Yeah.
Apparently there's no screenshots for Yoli's face in the fucking wiki.
Oh my gosh.
We never get to see Demon without his cloak in any of the series, do we?
Nope.
Oh, I know why. I know why you had a
crazy.
note about it. It's when she was reading the email, she had this really weird resting bitch face.
Probably. I don't remember it. We just watched it and I already forgot it.
Man.
Kind of been that important.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wiki for Daemon because I was like, I thought he showed up in one of the later series, and it's like, oh, he shows up briefly in Savers, but he's only like, it's a silhouette. I'm like, we don't get to see him without the cloak at all because he looks really cool without the cloak.
Yeah.
I would prefer him to keep the cloak on.
I like him without the cloak.
You goofy motherfucker.
His big dumb mouth is a little silly looking, but
now I'm concerned.
I don't know. I kind of dig it. Also, I don't know when they made the change in the dub to change his name from Daemon to Creepymon.
Not this season, so.
No, it's definitely not. It definitely happens later on.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have the whole fight between Daemon and the group. I have a note that Shokuamon becomes Natsu and just keeps absorbing all the fire, and then does a steam engine thing out of his top like twice.
That was great.
TK goes on to a
Paimon
rant.
literally calls him an oversized vacuum, and then he proceeds to actually be an oversized vacuum.
Exactly.
That's great because it's also a slight evolution. Well, not slight evolution, but an alternate evolution to Magna Ingemon, who does just have the magic Roomba to absorb everything. So, of course, Shakuamon would have it too.
We also get to see Davis's genius again, where he's literally telling Ken to run away as they fucking get him finally. And he's like, "No, I'm not leaving the children." He just remembers, "Oh yeah, there was other kids in that van."
Right? They're not important. It's fine. Ken's all that
I
matters.
forgot about them.
It's so weird that they like give us this like third like antagonist group this late. We only get them for 3 episodes. They kill 3 of them and then send the other one back to the dark dimension. And it's like sometimes these like it's cool,
Mm-hmm.
but like what are we even
What's the
doing
point?
anymore? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, this season only has like 2 major arcs because it's either the Digimon Emperor arc or it's this arc because it's like Arukenimon and Mummymon are the brains behind everything from the Dark Spires, then joining up with Okuamon. Why do I keep calling him Okuamon?
Because he's
Oi,
destined to want to
He
go
looks
to
like
the
a mon.
Oikawa. They it's revealed that they work for him, and like while there's still the struggle with other things, they are still like the primary villains throughout this entire thing. So I'm like, O2 only has 2 arcs. It's just they keep sprinkling bullshit in between all these arcs.
That had me fucked up. I was like, Okuamon is a Digimon.
Okuamon is a Digimon. That's why I
Yeah.
keep getting fucked up because I start saying it and I'm just like, that's a Digimon. I'm like, that's not even his fucking name. It's Oikawa, not even Okuamon. I need help, man.
Just call him Oki.
I just want to call him Yukio from now fucking on because like that's easier. But
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I was calling him in the TCG.
yeah, and my notes
It's
I
easier to
have
say.
his other name on there. So but we have a TK going off on like his little tangent again and his rage, and Cody just has this look on his face of like, oh no, the bad boy is back. What do I do? I hate Cody. Why is Davis the best character in the show?
Because everybody else
Man.
was poorly written towards the end.
Towards the end?
I mean, they were pretty nice at first, and then they kind of went down the staircase by going
Yeah.
down. I mean, they were tossed down.
Yeah.
They were thrown and they just kept rolling.
Like I liked
Exactly.
Cody at the beginning. He was really chill, and then like
Yeah.
the DNA Digivolution stuff popped up, and then it was this weird. Oh, I don't
Oh,
like
no.
TK, or I don't
Even
like.
before that,
Ken.
it was the Ken shit.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like against Ken.
He
You
was
got a
on.
vendetta about not forgiving people, man.
Bruh. Just get over it, man. Like, got bigger problems.
Yeah, we literally have much larger problems to handle.
So yeah, Ken decides he can. Well, it's revealed that Amon can just open a portal to the digital world, for one thing. So while he's doing that, they're like, "Oh, well, what if we open a gate to the dark ocean instead?" And Ken's like, "I think I can do that because I've done it before." And then he proceeds to freaking have a stroke while he does it, and everyone just grabs his arm to make sure he doesn't stop. And he just proceeds to like drool on himself while he suffers through his own trauma.
And while they remind him of his trauma.
Yeah, that shit was wild. I found it funny that like Davis was the last one to grab a hold of him though. Like everyone else, like Kyrie makes a little sense because they both have ties to the Dark Ocean. But like Cody even jumped in there before Davis did, which is weird.
Like, bro, that's your DNA Digivolution partner, bro. What are you doing? Help him out.
I think it's because Davis might have been shepherding the kids out.
Maybe.
Because that was around the time that fight happened, so he might have been taking care of the other people before he could come over.
Still, shit, man was going through it. Ken's parents still suck.
Yeah.
They're still the worst parents in the show.
I hated that entire sequence of events where he just comes home and Mama's throwing a fit for no reason. Dad's like, you have some explaining to do. Proceeds to forgive him before he does any explaining.
Yeah.
And then he just tells them about the Digimon.
Yeah, he came out to his parents and showed him Wormmon, so Wormmon doesn't have to crawl up the side of the building every day.
Poor Wormmon having to crawl up the side of the building.
We also need to talk about the horrible like voice acting for the news. It sounds like
Yeah.
they're trying to talk about a game show rather than reporting news.
That's what do you mean? That's what
Oh, this
night.
was one of the jank ones for us. Fuck.
Oh. Oh no.
So it was already bad. There was like nothing that could be done.
Bruh.
Oh no.
Unfortunate. Anything else happened in this episode?
No, not really. They take care of Daemon and that's it. And then the other villain group just drives off.
You know what I hate about calling him Daemon? Every time I hear or even say Daemon, I'm just thinking Vampire Diaries.
Marcus. Oh, I was thinking Marcus.
No.
I was thinking Marcus too.
No, my brain goes straight to freaking Vampire Diaries, and I'm like, I don't even watch or read that shit. Why is
I
that
was
the
like-
first thing I fucking know?
I was like, oh hell yeah, Marcus Damon. Fuck
I didn't even think about that. I hate it.
Yeah, no, we covered it all.
Alright, episode 46, the best episode of these four, The Duel of Wormmon, where Wormmon once again is just the MVP of the entire episode. Black Wargreymmon's back! I lied to everybody. Kain knew I was lying.
Oh yeah, I had to research, but I was like, I'm pretty sure he comes back.
It's not the first time. I gotta keep it on the toes. I gotta do it. Well, one, I do it because like I do just say a lot of weird shit sometimes that could be spoilers. So I could say something and be like, yeah, I was lying. It's fine. You don't gotta know. Am I telling the truth? Am I lying? I don't know. But it also works for like if y'all run across spoilers on the internet, you could be like, oh, well, Cyan said that didn't happen and he doesn't come back, so maybe that's another series.
This animation style looks
Fair.
familiar though.
Animation style for this one? Oh, for the yeah.
For the thing.
Oh man. But yeah, no. We get to see the smart kids. The kid who finished his homework in 24 hours after being kidnapped, and the female kin who kicks a kitten. That is apparently
That's
censored.
the best Throw meow ever.
Bro, it's censored, and so I don't know how it is for what Kain and Zeus, since y'all watched it somewhere else. But
Oh, they didn't censor that.
they didn't censor it.
Oh,
Nah.
you saw the cat fly?
Yeah.
I was like, I had notes up for the changes since I obviously have stopped watching the Japanese version of these episodes. And in the notes, it's just like, cat flying across the screen is censored and taken out. And I was like, flying across the screen is a wild way to state that. Considering in episode 2, when Kin kicks a puppy, it's just like, Kin kicks a puppy is removed. I'm like, cat flying across the screen sounds way worse. That poor cat.
Yeah,
They
cats
really
are
hit the
smaller
amp it up.
though, so they're more aerodynamic.
No! No! Oh, that's so horrible.
I literally saw the cat
Zeus.
too, and I was like, I know exactly where this is going.
Yo, we are
Zeus is a professional cat kicker. Holy shit.
No, wait.
I'm just saying, if I had to choose which one I'd rather kick, one would be easier.
I'm just saying, you try and kick a cat, it's gonna latch its claws into you. A dog's not gonna do that.
Yep.
I mean, a dog has teeth, but yeah.
Yeah, cat's got teeth too, but it's also got 4 pairs of claws.
Yeah.
We have the revelation that Arukenimon and Mummymon were made by Oikawa. He made them with his DNA and turned it into data, so that's why they obey him.
I have so many questions about that. Is any of that actually explained, or is that the only explanation they have about that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We'll find out in 4 episodes. I don't remember the last of the series as well, so towards the end of the series, I stopped giving a shit.
Fair enough.
For very obvious reasons. So yeah, we might get more explanation of that. I kind of know some of the secrets that happen. I just don't remember how they tie into shit. So yeah. I have a note of why the fuck did Black War Greymon and Arukenimon and Mummymon all stop attacking just because Agumon said stop?
Stop fighting!
Black War Greymon I could understand. Why did the other two give a shit about Agumon saying no?
Mm-hmm. The size difference between fighter mode and both of the War Greymons was crazy, by the way. When he like flew up and just snatched Black War Greymon, I'm like, how big is this guy?
I mean, it's pretty badass.
That was so cool.
We also see the first time War Greymon actually uses the shield on his back as a shield for like an instant in this fight. I was like, oh, he actually does remove the 2 pieces and use them as a shield in front of him. Don't think we've seen that in the anime. I think it's always just been implied it's on his back.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of their fight, I was really worried when we said he'd never show up again. Because I was so afraid I'd never see that same fucking frame of him throwing that goddamn spirit bomb. Because not only does he do it again, they use that same frame again, but Greymon does it too. Black War Greymon and War Greymon both do it to each other. I was like, there's no goddamn way.
Yes.
I love Terra Force and Terra Destroyer so much.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was a bit jarring. Kind of cool, but a bit jarring seeing the warp evolution animation again. Just out of fucking nowhere.
So happy.
That was a nice throwback.
Like, I knew the fight was coming, but I was also just like, wait, we actually get the animation for that? Because we have not gotten a lot of Digivolution animations these past few episodes, which is surprising.
I mean, I've kind of been fine with it, because, like, especially that Stone Soup episode,
Mm-hmm.
they digivolved so fucking much in that episode. I was like, I'm gonna lose it. If we weren't watching this at 1.5 speed right now, I would be losing my fucking mind.
Yeah. Well, like, Keja made a comment and when we were watching the first episode this week, and or earlier today, and she was like, we didn't see any of these Digivolve. Like, we saw the first 3 Digivolutions, but we didn't see anybody else Digivolve. And I'm like, that means shit's actually happening this episode. They don't gotta fill time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit did happen. Like, we got some Digivolutions, but we didn't get most of them, so... We actually got
glad
battles.
Stuff happened these episodes.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the last 4 were so nothing.
Yo, they could have really just skipped those, like, not the full last 4, but they probably could have condensed those 4 episodes into, like, 1.
Yeah.
And then had this be.
If we didn't use so many scenes of, like, the random Digidestin hitting on the other Digidestin from around the world, maybe we would have been fine.
Yeah.
That ate up so much time.
Yeah, we had to give everybody somebody to shrimp for, except for Australia. I think Australia's the only group.
They were just chilling in Australia.
That was also because I think there was only there was one Digidestin and it was like a child.
Yeah.
Santa was there.
Like, fucking excuse me? Are we talking about how, like, the Mexican Digidestin wasn't just a child? And it was only one?
True.
That didn't stop them.
That child was too thirsty.
She really was. Though so was Wormmon, to be fair.
I was going to say she had to compete with Wormmon.
We have a moment while Oikawa and Arukenimon's driving and Oikawa's like I should drive. And our Digimon changes in the car into her spider form and then crawls out a window that she should not fit into because her big ass should not fit into that car in general.
Yeah, no.
I saw that
She
animation.
dieted.
Ugh. The way her face changed.
Fat
This is
spider
really
ass going
uncomfy.
through window.
Listen,
I
Um,
am
spider ass
uncomfortable
mom-
that I
mummy
just
mom
said
wants
that.
to tap.
Good job, Kain.
I'm losing it. Fuck.
She too thick to fit through that car
Oh.
door.
God. Why her face gotta look like that?
Listen, mummy mom
Oh.
loves that face, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
I mean, have you seen his face? You don't got a lot of
True.
options.
Not really, because of all the bandages.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, what we do see is that's some dried up mess.
It's
Listen.
okay.
He's a good man. He deserves some love.
He's got a good personality.
We do get like everyone getting their ass kicked and getting de-digivolved, and we get the saddest looking Godamon being picked up off the ground for a moment. And I was like, that is like the best.
yeah.
That's so much budget because like they could have just done like a stuffed animal kind of thing, but like her whole like body was limp and her ears were back and everything. I was like,
Yeah.
that they have not done that much justice to like the passed out Digimon before.
Yeah.
That kind of hurt.
I love you being like, yeah. I was like, I literally had a note that I was like, that's so dramatic for no reason. This happens all the time.
I know. It was just
I
like,
have
holy
never-
shit.
This has happened so many times that we've never had this much of a concern for the Digimon before.
Yeah.
I mean, they have, but you know.
And then we have Black War Greymon passed out on, well, not passed out, but laid out on the ground. Agumon looking out into the sea, and Wormmon comes around like, this is why you've been fucking fighting and giving us problem? What the fuck is wrong with you? Just make friends,
Like,
dork.
giving some tough love. Like, oh, too bad, so sad. Get over yourself.
Just make friends, loser. Stop.
Damn, Wormmon.
Listen, Wormmon earned that savagery of all the shit he's put up with. throughout
This
his
is
life.
fair. He not only had to deal with Kin shit for years, but he's also had to deal with the rest of this fucking team.
He just took all his aggression from the last couple of years out of like,
Oh my god.
It was really cute though, having those four Digimon just have a conversation like, you need to relax and make some friends. We'll be your friends.
Yeah, like,
Mhm.
we will literally talk to you if you just talk to us. Stop attacking us, please. I feel like that's just a lot. Can we just clip that and, like, send that to the entire VTuber community and have them chill the fuck out? Can this be the moral message to streamers everywhere? Just make fucking friends, dork.
Calm
Just-
down
just
and make
stop.
Friends.
I don't care
It's
about your
not that
trauma. Too bad,
difficult.
so sad. Just make some friends.
No, there'd be a Twitmonger
Boo.
against Black War Greymon, and we don't want that.
Oh, true.
You know,
Would cancel Wormmon.
No.
no, they would cancel Agumon because all Agumon cared about was food. And they'd be like, he's insensitive.
Agumon's a
Damn.
foodist.
Oh my god. Best episode of the horror.
Also, I love that
Yeah.
Agumon's learned from Ty and just kicked the Terra Force out of the fucking way.
Oh god. I just love how nonchalantly he's just like, I'm gonna sit on this rock and look at the water while I talk to you, because fuck this. I'm done.
Has complete trust that Black War Greymon's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you got put in your place, bitch. You're not doing anything.
Twice.
We're done
He got
here.
put in his place twice.
Damn.
This is the equivalent of just like smoking a cigarette. Just like, alright, I'm done here.
I mean, he is voiced by Spike Spiegel.
This is true. Oh my god. These episodes were so bad. I love that Wormmon is just MVP for the last 3 episodes of this podcast, though. What? Wormmon has
been
have.
MVP of most of the series.
Well, it's just-
which is
Yeah.
nice.
It was last episode, it was him being scared and being, like, jealous of the little Mexican girl. And the episode before that was Secretary Wormmon answering the phone. And now we get this, so I'm just like, the best moments are always fucking Wormmon. The worst moments are always Cody.
Best character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck Cody, man. I'm done. I don't want this kid in this show anymore. We got 4 episodes left of him. We kind of still have to deal with him a little bit, but, like, he's barely in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's not important. I don't know how much. He's probably a lot in the beginning movie, but
Well, hopefully he's older, so I would assume that he's at least better wrote at that point.
only Kain knows that answer.
At least until I finally get up off my lazy ass and throw this fucking Blu-ray in.
It's a fun movie.
I mean, to be fair, we only have one more batch of episodes for these 4 episodes left for this. We have the Digimon movie. We have the Try movies, which won't take us long. I feel like we're going to breeze through Try because Try is so much easier to watch. It's such higher quality. It's a more friendly plot to the brain. And then we have the beginning, Kizuna in the beginning movie, which I also think will be fairly good on the brain. So
You forgot a movie.
what movie? Kizuna is it?
We have the Return of Diaboromon.
Well, we're doing that with the movie.
Oh, the first. Okay.
Yeah,
That's right, 'cause the first one's only like an hour.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
We're not-
That's right.
we're not gonna do like a 30-minute movie for an episode.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That'd be a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Digimon movie will be fun with all its.
That'll be really nostalgic.
The-
It's been so long.
I can't wait for Keja and Zeus to experience the soundtrack.
Oh my god. Oh no.
That soundtrack is.
Remembering the start of it all.
Yup.
Oh,
The 2000s is gonna be strong with this music, guys.
oh
Y'all
yeah,
be ready.
It's something.
Keja might know a few of the songs, maybe. Zeus should probably know most of the songs in it. Because it does
I
the
feel like
very. Go ahead.
He might know one. I might have shown him one a long time ago.
This bitch is definitely going to know the one at the very fucking end. There ain't no fucking way he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
know the one at
that's
the very
right.
fucking end. Kedge is gonna know the one at the very fucking
Yeah.
end. There ain't nobody that's ever been online that doesn't know that song.
My brain was thinking just strictly the Digimon music. I forgot about the licensed music. that
Yeah,
was-
they got license. We're getting
Oh,
like,
We're
so
getting some bangers in this movie.
I'm not entirely sure how accurate this is because I've only watched I watched the Pokemon movie a couple years ago for the first time, and I remember like a lot of the music in it is by like big time artists because at the time because it was like Britney Spears was on there and a bunch of other pop artists, and I remember hearing them. But I don't know if those songs were specifically written for the Pokemon movie or if those were just songs that were popular that were put in.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did not listen to a lot of pop music back then because I listened to whatever my siblings listened to, and they were into country and hard rock. So,
Combination.
aside from some boy band stuff from my older siblings, I didn't know a lot of pop music. So I don't know if those are like normal songs, but like the Digimon movie is like, these are straight up just like popular songs from the early 2000s that you would just hear on the radio that were just splashed into this movie for no fucking reason.
Yup.
Like, again, one of them is popular enough in meme culture, you're going to know it.
Mm-hmm.
Kedge is definitely gonna know it. Zeus is definitely gonna know it. The others, I don't know how well Keja will know because unless you were listening to music in the early 2000s at
I
the
know
time.
a lot of early 2000s music, but
Yeah.
it depends on
What it is, kind of, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
So.
trauma flashbacks.
It's gonna be great. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to be over with this and watch these fucking movies.
Oh yeah, the fact that we have
Happy to go to try.
the fact that we
Mhm.
have nothing but movies left is actually kind of very refreshing as well. Because I don't have to break
Yeah.
anything up. Everything is literally like movie, movie, movie. It's not like, okay, how do I split these episodes up so it makes sense? I'm excited, man. We're almost done with the worst of it, and it's only uphill from here. It is after the Christmas episode. Everything is uphill. It is fine.
Mhm.
We are coasting. We are getting close to the peak.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else about these episodes? Any Digimon takes for any new Digimon we saw? Because we saw mode change. We saw a few new Digimon. Shits.
I mean, Skull Satamon was pretty badass, I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
Despite the fact he was only in like one episode,
Uh-huh.
thing was cool.
You can get him in Cyber Sleuth.
I'm sure I can. I just have to figure out how.
And I think you can even get him to his mega form. No, you can't actually. No, never mind. He's on the list of no-nos.
Oh,
You know,
big
the list of
sad.
no-no.
Yeah.
Oh, did you start the list of no-nos?
I did start the list of no-nos while you were on your walk. What's funny is
Oh,
your list of no-nos is almost as long as your list of okays, so you're good.
Oh.
So it is. It's. Do you want me to give you the list of okays to evolve, or you want me to give you the list of no's?
No, it's fine. I'll take the list of no-nos.
Okay. What about you, Zeus? How you feeling now that we're somewhat past Christmas?
I can't wait for peak to finally happen. Because holy shit, we've been building it for a while. We've been climbing this hill for a little bit.
Zeus has been swimming in the whole Digimon midness.
We pulled him in for mid. It's
You
such a
really
shame.
did. Listen,
Kain really hit me with the, yo, this is gonna be so cool. We're watching O2. You're gonna love it. And I'll be like, oh boy, I can't wait to experience one of my friends' favorite series. And look at where I'm at now.
at least you got to binge watch the first part of it, and you weren't here for the full 8 months of this.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah.
The first season definitely took us longer because we've been kind of just going through these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're powering through pretty well.
Yeah.
I will say I still prefer the first season to this. This,
Yeah.
I feel like
100%.
O2 has cooler moments, but its lows are so very low. Where I feel like Adventures, the first season, was kind of a little more consistently mid.
Mm-hmm.
And I would prefer the consistently mid over this. Just are we gonna have a good episode or are we gonna have a dog shit episode?
It's a fucking roll of the dice, and I feel like the bad ones I'm gonna fall asleep watching because there's nothing happening.
Oh, 4 more left. We're almost done.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember how this ends. I remember things, but I don't remember the very end.
I remember the very last episode, and that is it.
Mm-hmm.
That is. I don't know what these next 3 episodes are, but I know what the 4th episode is. That is all I care about. But how y'all still sitting on y'all's TK Kyrie ship? Y'all still think that's gonna happen? Are y'all gonna
Believe in it.
you gonna accept them?
I'm not gonna switch up on him now.
You
He's
don't.
so committed.
But the Sora and Matt is practically confirmed.
Fuck him.
Tom, I remember how the series ends. Holy shit! My brain, it's all coming back to me now.
I can want something to happen even if it doesn't happen. It's
Believe in it.
True.
Yeah. All right. You know what I didn't do at the first of this fucking episode? I didn't introduce everybody. I'm gonna assume at this point that anyone watching this already knows who the fuck we are, though. If you're jumping in,
Crazy
At
if they
this
did.
point, they know who the fuck each one of us is.
I hope so.
I did notice that you didn't know that, but I just wasn't gonna say anything.
Well, I also have been doing a little bit of our pre-chatter before the introduction on the pods or the videos,
Mhm.
because people seem to like that. So, you know, just a little bit of our bullshit before I do the like welcome to Digimon Conflict, because we do like talk about Digimon before we actually start the episodes.
Yeah.
This is true.
So, all right. Well, and for anyone that does not know and you're made it this fucking far, please go watch the rest of our episodes because it's a lot of the same. But like, why the fuck are you here on this episode? Why is this your first fucking episode? It's weird that you watched an hour and 10 minutes of this when we were second to last episode of this fucking series. And while you're going to do that, Keja, where can they find you?
I stream on Twitch at KJames13, and I have a Twitter under the same name.
Kain, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me at Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok at punished_Kain.
Zeus, where can they find you?
I'm at twitch.tv/Zeus Eternal.
And Zeta, where can they find you?
You can find me at Zeta Redux at Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. And if you made it this far, comment Lady Devimon has the best cake.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no, Arukinimon has the best cake. She's thick as fuck. What do you mean?
You're right. She's thicker than that.
And I am Cyan Kincaid. If you want to watch the rest of these episodes or further episodes after this, if you don't give a shit about all the boring shit we already went through, these episodes are uploaded onto YouTube under Riceball Conflict, on Spotify under Digimon Conflict. We have a Twitter where I post any updates regarding this podcast or any other projects I put up. RiceCon podcast. Yeah, I think that's all the socials. I think that's everything. I lost track of what I was saying. Anyways, I think, right? Bye. Next week.
Brain
I
rot.
have no idea what I'm saying. Did I get everything?